In other news, with the municipal election coming up next week, one proposal on the ballot has been a hot topic recently. Our Hayden Donaldson spoke to both sides about the QRILE referendum.
Throughout the city of Quincy, there are properties that are either derelict, unlivable, or unsafe for anyone to live in, and a group is hoping for voters to address this on the upcoming ballot. The referendum is titled QRILE, which stands for Quincy for Registration, Inspection, Licensing, and Enactment. The proposal hopes to hold landlords in the city accountable by having to register for a program, have their property graded on a scale for $33 per year per rental property. QRILE Initiative member Martha Walden says she wants the city of Quincy to think about making housing safer in the city.
The condition of a lot of the rentals is pretty poor, and we have a group of very bad landlords who won't take the effort to bring it up to code.
Now, a local organization is posing opposition to the referendum. Quincy Landlords Rental Association has put signs up and made their opinion known on social media, stating the initiative would raise unnecessary fees such as higher rents for tenants and higher costs for landlords. They also say it is an infringement on the tenants' rights.
If they don't want an inspector in their house, they didn't ask for an inspector, they didn't complain, landlord has good relationship. Why are we forcing an inspector into somebody's house? And to that, if a tenant decides they don't want the inspector in that house, guess who gets fined the $100? The landlord.
City of Quincy currently has programs to help enforce the housing codes in the city, such as the Fix or Flatten program. Walden says, however, the current law is not working.
In the code, in law, it doesn't really matter, because if there is no enforcement, there's no way to get improvement in the housing situation, in the rental situation.
Our local landlord and QLRA member Brandon Bueller says the mayor recently learned how to use the long-form process to close down the former potato chip factory on 12th Street. He says as long as the city learns the law and knows how to enforce it, there will be no need for the extra cost for tenants as well as landlords.
I mean, this is going to be a massive program. You're talking about 6,500 rental units. Just the time it would take, the manpower, the vehicles, insurance for those upkeep, the software alone is probably going to run you into the tens of thousands of dollars to track that many units and what needs repaired on them all.
The municipal election is on April 1st. Reporting in Quincy, I'm Hayden Donaldson.